What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another broadcast. Today we're back again with another NBA 2K25 My Career episode, and today is episode number 16. We just came off of a win of the Denver Nuggets, 105-93, and we are now going to be moving on to our next game, which is another game at home. Our next key game, NBA Cup game. If we win this game, we win our group, and we move on to Las Vegas in the knockout round. And yeah, so let's do it. I can't wait. 15-16. Trailblazers is who we are going to be facing. They are 14th in the West. We should be able to get this win. And yeah, so big key game. We win it all. Or we win our group. And yeah, so let's do it. It's our second homestand game against the Trailblazers. Yeah, so we're at home for this. We should be able to get the dub, walk out of our stadium with our heads high, and we win our group, and that'll be the end of all of it, okay? But yeah, so we've done really good in the NBA group play so far. There has been times where we have shown negative signs of our team, and you know that, but we are still here today, and my goal is to win the NBA Cup for our team in our first season with me as their starter center, okay? Starting center, which is a tough team to be a starting center for, since, you know, Ivica Zubac, he's very good. We're just gonna take a look at our game. All right, here it is. Wait, have we already won? Have we, like, already won our group? Huh. Okay, that's weird. But yeah, there it is. 5-16. We are first in the Western Conference. They are 14th. Notable injuries. Yeah, they don't really have any star players on their team. I actually want to take a look at the standings before we get into this game. My career. Stats. Injury report. Oh, James Harden, day to day. He is hurt. I don't know when he's going to be back. He's day to day. Oh, and Chris Dunn is out for the rest of the season due to a torn right Achilles. Dang. All right. And that is a point guard. Wow. All right. I'm going to take a look at NBA Cup. Oh, I can't really look at the NBA Cup this season. Last 5 games, we are 4th. Last 30 days, we are first. League leaders. League awards. Ooh, take a look here if we want. Oh, wow! Western Conference Player of the Week. We got it a couple weeks ago. There we are. And, yeah, that's some pretty good stats right there. NBA records, no. Standings. Division. Oh, wait. Hold up. All no, conference no, division no. No, I want NBA Cup. Atlantic. No. NBA Cup standings. Here we are. Okay. Group. This is big. Okay, so if we win our game against the 0-3 Trailblazers in the NBA Cup, we win our group. Guaranteed. However, if we do lose, we would have to hope and pray the Minnesota Timberwolves do not win by a lot, and we cannot lose by a lot. So it would have to be a close loss. We don't want to lose by like 30 points. That'd be terrible. If we lose by 30 points and they win the conference. They win the division. Oh no, they don't. We're up by like 38. But it'd be close. If they win by a little bit, they'd win. Because that point differential does matter, okay? If you look, right, I mean, we're facing the worst of the worst, okay? They have a 0% win percentage. They have the second most points per game, okay? Second most, which we're in first, so they can score pretty good points. But they have lost by the most points, means that their defense is what struggles. So today should be a field day for us on offense. So, yeah. Remember, we beat them earlier in the season, all right? But, yeah, so lots on the line for this game. It's an NBA Cup. We're at home. Let's do it. All right, let's do it. I just actually want to take a look at progression real quick. Attributes. I would like to improve my post control by around 1,500. Alright, I'd like to improve my post control. Guarding up. Post control is going up. Alright. Alright. Here we go, let's do it! We're at home, NBA Cup. Let's do it. Everyone taking pictures. Let's do it. What up, guys? What up, what up, what up? Here we go. Let's do it. Today, in real life, is actually the NBA Finals Game 1. Alright, so this probably will be the only game we can play. It starts in about an hour. We have OKC and Indiana. Game 1. Alright. Here we go.
See the ticket booth or team website for more information.
Here we go. Big game. Oh.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please take over Clippers along with your issue and see location to 55555. Our installation will respond and address your concern immediately. The National Basketball Association and the LA Clippers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any destructive behavior, such as throwing objects, attempting to enter the court, or interrupting the
Yeah, alright.
And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full
into it, Joe. We got a lot of fans tonight.
Welcome everyone to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for MP.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards. Really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and
rebounds
teammates.
per
Here's
game.
the starting
And
group
I
for
think our
Portland.
last 5 games.
Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Klingen out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3. And for the Clippers, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdan Bogdanović. And it's MP in at the 5. Taking a look at Los Angeles, undefeated at NBA Cup group play. And they look to make it 4-0 with a win here tonight.
We're watching the film of their previous Cup games, and this team is playing with serious confidence. Executing.
Big game. Portland Trailblazers 0-3 in this
And now checking out how the Trailblazers are doing. This NBA Cup has been a struggle. They've looked overmatched in all 3 games thus far.
And trying to save face on the road seems unlikely at this stage. But hey, this has been a learning experience. They know they've got a lot to work on.
It seems we always keep circling back around to the topic of MP. And tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup this season.
Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make those statements, and I'd say he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader and the sort of impact that can have on elevating his teammates as well. I think we're going to be in for a good one tonight.
Now here's Avdia. 15 in his last outing. And here's Simons outside. First shot won't go. And so MP will bring it up for the Clippers. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Here we go inside.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game.
Outside.
Never really saw them back off.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
There we go. It's a 2.
Talk
It's good.
about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Down low. Here's Clingan. Perfect night so far.
Come on, I'm right there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Simmons. 11 points for him last game against Denver.
My bad.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Simons. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came
there we
last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Oh, come on,
We've now got
again?
our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Deni Avdija, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdija is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
All right, Shams, thank you. Here's Kamare. Really had his troubles in that loss to Dallas. He just couldn't find his rhythm.
Again with this guy.
Just owns the middle.
Clippers trail by 4. Let's go now to
There
the
we go.
sideline.
Great pass. Come on.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. I asked him what their biggest challenge would be defensively, and his quick answer was Scoot Henderson. He said,
all right, time out.
As they come,
a little quick thing. Okay, I think we have let up
to force Henderson to operate the half-court offense, but Scoot
has to be at least half of their points have come from one guy.
And
I'm leaving them all. Okay, look,
out here.
I think this is just a checkup on me, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. I was celebrating. I'm sprinting back, and for some reason, usually when I sprint back, I don't sprint back with a lot of effort. You know, I like to celebrate a lot. I'm a rookie, okay? I really don't know really proper etiquette in NBA, okay? I was celebrating and took advantage of that. That's been happening for the past couple of days. They take advantage of me celebrating. I think it's wrong. They sprint. We're not sprinting. I think we're getting out-sprinted. Obviously, we're not the fastest of the fast centers. Obviously, we're really slow, so they can always take advantage of the speed. But I noticed once I get a little trip up in my shooting or a little trip, I run into a teammate, then they take advantage of that. They run to the paint. They run into the rim when they catch me off guard. So nice job of Portland from, catching me off guard like that. They're right now up by 2, 8-6. Remember, this team can score, so we have to stop them from scoring, and they don't have good defense, okay? This should be a field day for us. I don't know right now how we don't have like 15. We should be scoring back
let's
to
take
back
a look
to
at
back
the
to
first-year
back to
players
back.
who have
Being
really
kind of
brought it on the
inconsistent.
offensive
Anyways,
end.
the
Here
points
are
this
the
season,
NBA's
we are
leading
second. To be
rookie
honest,
scorers.
I think we should win
MP is second.
Rookie
And it's
of the
always
year.
hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
Out to the wing. Simons outside.
He jumps. He's over here,
Over Bogdanovich.
There we go.
Avdija outside.
Oh, he got a rebound.
Another shot, and there's a whistle.
Yo, no. We're gonna take a replay from outside. Oh my gosh, I dropped it. Whoa, is that a foul? Okay, fine, guys.
He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovich. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
That one's no good. And here in this game 4 of the NBA Cup tournament for these two teams, they come in on opposite pathways thus far, Grant.
Yeah, BA. One side undefeated in group play, the other side winless.
Hey, it's good.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Kamari. Here's Avdia. Simons outside from deep. Drills it from deep.
And the response, Simons saying right back at you.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Now here's MP. Outside Simmons. Back to MP. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. Connects from downtown.
There we go.
Bogdanovich
nice
has
shot.
got 5.
Well, always ready to get off a 3 of his own. That last bucket was just added motivation for Bogdanovich.
Now here's Henderson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas. And then here's MP. Takes the 3.
The rebound, Harden.
He's 2 for 4
no,
in
not
the
Harden,
contest.
that was.
Simons passes to Avdia. Count it.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
Here's Powell. 11 points for him last game against Denver.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
MP.
Ah,
and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here tonight.
All right.
Taking 2 shots.
All right. Here we go. Shooting 2 free throws.
Free throw good, MP.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
Portland making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And both free throws good for MP. And it's the Blazers with the ball. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams.
It's good.
Especially on the glass.
Wow,
Well, truth be
play.
told, they got punked on the glass. That was the difference in the game.
Here's Simmons. Portland making their last shot. And
It's
there's
up, it's
Leonard
good.
on the assist from Simmons.
Kawhi Leonard.
Simmons has
Gets
got
it
3
in.
assists in the game.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Now here's Avdia. Pass to Klingon. Parked it down low that time. Got hit
There we
with
go.
the 3-second
Offensive
call.
3-second violation. Clippers
Now
ball.
let's check out the Western Conference
There we
standings
go.
and
Come
see how they
on.
look here in December. Taking a look at the Clippers. They love where they
Well,
stand right now.
Trailblazers, they're
First place.
5-16.
And of
Very
course,
struggling.
Portland, pretty far
on the
behind right now.
season.
When I look at the Clippers, many of us experts
Having a tough
earmark
time
them
so
as favorites
far.
this season. And you know what?
All right.
They have not disappointed thus far.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Now here's MP. Blocked.
Oh my gosh, wow.
Great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingon.
And now it's time to
Wow.
take another view of that huge
Damn.
swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity
Yeah,
right
that was-
there.
that was
Getting
bad.
stops
That was
like
really
that
bad
is
one.
crucial for them right now.
Coffee. He's checked in for Bogdanovich.
That was a really bad shot. Really bad. All right. So we're definitely messing up here. We're playing ugly basketball.
Here's Jones.
Outside, outside.
Cash.
Okay,
It's
bro.
MP
You had
picking
you
up
had
the
Bogdanovich.
assist.
I should have
Attacking in the
thrown
painted
it
area.
to
Clearly,
Bogdanovich.
that
He
was
was
their
wide
game
open. My
plan
bad, my
coming
bad.
in.
As I said, I'm playing a very ugly game
Pass
right
to
now.
Klingon. Henderson outside.
So
There's a screen to the middle. Uses the
come
glass
on.
on the layup. Klingon's got 10 points in the game.
I need to take an instant replay. I'm sorry, guys, that I keep like pausing it. Move out, bro. Move out, out, out. Okay. Oh my gosh. that wide open? You're telling me that is wide open? Oh, hell no. That's not wide open.
I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's
Come on,
still
bro.
perfect
Come on.
from the field in this quarter.
The third pick in 2023. Henderson anointed as a franchise piece.
Foul again, bro. Keep fouling me. Come on.
Brian, look, the hardest position to play in the NBA is as a point guard. And so this guy has the athleticism and the skill, but there's so much to learn in terms of decision making. This guy's going to be a very good player.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Miller's checked in for Leonard, and it's Mills in for Simmons. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. And both free throws good for MP. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Now here's Avdia. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around
Phenomenal
17.5 points a game.
defense.
Pass to Ayton.
Come on.
By Ayton.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
Los Angeles
Come on,
has gone 2
dude.
for 4
Oh,
from range
come
to
on.
start things off. Simons outside. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
All right, we are playing lazy basketball right now. We just gotta fix up everything what we're doing. We're not getting rebounds. We're really not getting our defensive rebounds. We're not getting our offensive ones either. I think our offense could be better. Our defense is struggling. But what can you do? Obviously it's only the first quarter. Okay, we still got a long ways to go. This is an NBA Cup game, by the way. Just letting y'all know. I'm not too worried. Look, we're a fourth quarter team. We're a second half team.
Los Angeles.
Okay?
Williams
that
is
many
checking
times.
for Portland.
We
Walker
have to
comes in
remember
for Simons.
the game we are playing is so incredibly crucial. And yeah, so we're gonna see how we do off the court because I know we do much better off the court. Knock on wood. Okay. And I probably just jinxed us right there. Oh, never mind. We tie it, and at the end of the first, we're down by 2. All right, we tie it. We take a lead, and we're in down by 1.
MP's checked in for Zubac. Norm Powell comes in for Coffee. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Miller, and Ben Simmons subbed in for Mills. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Thibault comes in for Avdia. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. We've got Matisse Thibault. Robert Williams out there with DeAndre Ayton.
No good.
And it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Kamara in at the 2. Now here's MP. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Denver. They get the rebound.
Rebound! Put it back up! Another
Left side
rebound!
Bogdanovic. Powell for 3. Drains the
Yay!
triple.
Let's
Powell's got 6 in the
go!
quarter.
Well, when you have a scorer as
Come
skilled
on.
as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Outside, Williams. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. Thibault's got his first 3 points of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a
Oh,
stop.
and
You
one!
have
Let's
to love
go!
the physicality of Simmons right there. He has the
And
strength
one.
and size to
Connect.
finish that play.
And this is his
For
first trip to the
Portland.
line tonight. And some changes
Not
here for
Portland.
Walker
Sorry, my
comes in
mistake.
for Kamara.
LA.
And it's Rupert
There
in
we
for
go.
Thibault.
Come on, Simmons, you're crazy. I've always thought you as this bum. Nah, you are Ben Simmons, the GOAT. Let's go. Come on, make these free throws.
And that one misses.
Oh, I could have gotten that rebound. My bad, my
Portland
bad,
has
my
gone
bad, my
1
bad.
for 3 from downtown here in the second. Walker's shot is off. And here's NP. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Clippers
there we go.
But they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things you have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. So it's Portland now, following the score by the Clippers.
Oh, good ball!
Stolen by Bogdanovic.
Go!
Back to MP. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Blazers trail by 3. There's the triple. Jones grabs the board.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Screen by MP. Left side, Simmons. 5 on the clock. Simmons is doubled. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists
we got a
who can
spot
do some
dunk
spectacular
contest
things in
maybe
the air.
for number 5.
I can't wait to see
Maybe?
what these guys have
Okay,
dreamed up
bet.
this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
Well, you look at Henderson, and in dunk contest voting, he's 3rd, a premier athlete in the NBA.
Well, the fans want to see him fly, and us broadcasters, we want him in. I expect to see him compete during All-Star Weekend. Believe that.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But, of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Here's Powell. Outside Jones.
Frick!
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers.
All right,
as the
close the
Clippers
ball, close the
retain
ball, close the
possession.
ball.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Friday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nuggets, they're going to have to play flawless in that one. An opponent like that will punish mistakes, but I wouldn't be shocked if they were able to win.
Blazers trail by 3. Simons finds Grant. There's the double with Bogdanovic. Back to Grant. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Powell against Walker.
Hey, come on, and 1. Come on.
The assist from Simmons.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Simons passes to Grant.
You ain't doing anything. Come on.
All alone. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Simmons, the pass to MP. That's tipped.
No, come on!
Powell against Grant. It's Walker on the wing. Back to Grant. Simons outside. Pass to Grant. Walker sets a screen. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Grant.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling.
Hey, come on, let's go. All right, I need to adopt a new thing. I will try to be no longer pressing the circle when I pass. I noticed it does a double pass, not a chest pass, a bounce pass, whatever you want to call it. Those things can be really bad and really risky, and they can cause a lot of turnover. That's probably the #1 reason. I'm not really that experienced. In there, and he's got it! Timeout! Portland!
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up
Clippers!
his size. Allows him to compete even against bigger
A
guys.
9-2 run in the last 2 minutes.
He wants to make sure
Phenomenal.
everybody's on the same page.
Portland wanted it. They need it. They got it. A timeout. All right. So, for these past couple minutes, we've actually been doing it good. We've been adopting a little lead here. We try to keep that lead, support our teammates, do what we keep doing. Easy as that. All right. Capiche, caboose. Let's go.
For the Blazers, Denny Avdias checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Walker, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Grant.
This is gonna be tough. All right.
Blazers trail by 7.
Got 4 points, damn. We got 11.
Pass to Klingon. And here's Henderson. Simons outside. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
And Simon shows off that soft touch inside.
Los Angeles leading by 5.
You know, I have to
here we go. Hey, let's go!
What a dunk.
Ben Simmons! Easy lane! Breaking the rim!
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Now here's Henderson, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game.
Foul,
and so
what?
he draws the foul, headed to the line.
Nah. We're moving out. We're gonna look. Perfect view right here. All right, there we go. Oh, right there at the knees. Oh, he extended the knees out. He extended it though. Yeah, it's not like it's not. I didn't touch him anywhere here, but on the bottom. That's yeah. I don't know if that's worth challenging because because he extended his legs out. He extended it. Like, you're not, like, look, he pulled up and then right there, bang, bang, right? Yep. Yeah.
Time to shoot a pair. And watch Donovan Klingon.
I don't agree
He
with
really
that.
benefited from that extra
But
year
I
in
won't call
college,
it that.
Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, BA. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does.
Missed second free throw. Alright. See what we can do here going into halftime. Wow, we go up by 3. And we get that extra bucket at the end. Going into halftime up by 6.
With a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Check it out, Los Angeles. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Wow.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Clippers.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
All right, and we're the top performer for the Clippers. We only have 4 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, but you know, it's not the point. Anyways, though, we're back at halftime. All right. Back out.
And we've got second half action
look,
for you.
It's still a competitive game. They're making it competitive. They want to keep fighting
the
the
stories
Knicks
here.
up for
Jeremy
some
Grant,
reason.
man, is he getting it
They
done
want
today?
to keep
Through
fighting
the first
until
2
the
quarters,
very
he's
end.
been on fire. Explosive
Until
offensive
they-
performance.
Until
Yeah,
the fat
and in
lady
terms of
sings. Think of it,
slowing
the
him
fight
down,
until the
I think they're
Clippers
going to have to change things
Oh, what
up.
a play! Wow, what a play. Not the crash the board when we set a screen. Like when I set a screen, usually I can roll.
MP in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Helping him contest could be lethal. In good ways and bad ways. And I would help
Simmons against Henderson.
My help inside.
Passes to Simmons. Buries it down
there you go.
Simmons has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know Simmons can get physical
like
when he
I
has to.
Press
right through
R2,
the contact.
like I probably shouldn't have done that. When I like sprint,
Simons
that
outside.
can, be bad. Sprint, I can
The rebound by
there you go.
Bogdanovich.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to
No!
Simons passes to Avdia. And the shot goes down. Avdia's got 5 points.
Well, it seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
Simmons looking around. On the take.
Come on, Simmons.
Hey, he's
Yes!
got 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They are on fire to start this second half.
3-point game.
3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Walk
Now
in
here's
and
Henderson.
come on.
Pass to Kamari. Avdia with it. Fires from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. That one's good from Powell.
Come
on.
on.
The assist by MP. MP's got his
There we
6th assist
go.
of the night. Blazers
Up by
trail
10.
by 10. On the wing, Simons. Fires the 3, and that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Well, you can't give Simons a look from 3. He's a knockdown guy.
MP is screen on Simons. Here's Bogdanovich. Avdia pulls it in.
Tough shot.
Avdia's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Henderson. They set the screen. This one for 3. Another
do it
3
again.
for Portland.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Powell outside. Beyond the arc. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Avdia. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line
here we
in
go.
this one.
Down by 4, they're taking 2. See if they can cut it to 2 for the Portland Trailblazers. First free throw.
Free throw good. Avdia. The Clippers making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. And both free throws good for Avdia. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
They are on a 9-0. Yeah. I mean, look, we are not playing well. We're on 8-0 run. Sorry, 8-0 run. But look, all right. I think what we are doing is letting them get points. I mean, we've let them hit back-to-back threes, which is 6, and then an easy 2, which is a foul. So yeah, they're on 8-0 run. So we have to call that timeout desperately. Look, I think we were getting a good stride until just now when we let up an 8-0 run in the less than a minute. We were on a stride, but we then got a turnover, and we just missed the shots. But I don't know what we were doing. Keep doing what we were doing before. Get our rebounds, get the ball in the basket. It really ain't that hard. It's just simple math and simple common sense. But yeah, so keep doing what we were doing, and we'll win this game. It's a crucial game. Let's go.
And here's who's been leading the league in rebounding over the past month. MP,
leaders
number
in
one.
rebounding, we're up
He's
by
just been incredible
margin,
on the boards over the last month of the
16.9.
season.
He's
He's a guy who plays with such desire.
In the league.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. MP, a screen on Henderson. Here's Simmons.
Yep, nice.
Oh, he
Simmons,
remains perfect.
come on.
7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Henderson, the pass to Simons. Here's Avdia. Inside, 5 to shoot. Klingon. Good D by MP. The Clippers lead by 4. It's Powell, high post. From 11 feet away. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's Avdia on the wing. 7 points in the game. Here's Kamari. Pass to Simons. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back.
Come on,
nice
dude.
Shot by Klingon. Klingon's got 15.
And as a rebounder, Klingon is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
To the inside. Back to Simmons.
Oh, here.
Down low. Shot is up. Down low.
Hey, there we go.
Drops it in.
Soft defense.
So,
I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Henderson outside. Bogdanovich against Simons. From downtown, the Clippers grab the miss. MP's Los Angeles leading by 6. Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Coffey, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Walker, he's checked in for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Henderson. Now here's Simmons. Defense is right there. Grant with it. Picked up by Simmons. Grant against Simmons. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Wow, what a block.
Oh, what a swat by
What a block, Simmons.
Using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
Pass to Powell. From the arc. Go!
Hey!
7 for 11 on the night.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
There we go.
When you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option.
Right on him, right on him, right on him. He's shooting. No, he's not going to shoot.
Off the outside. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by
And it's
Los
a rebound. He's going.
Now Powell. He's got 17. Here's Simmons.
Simmons.
Portland
No good.
with a rebound. Avdia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran PJ Tucker said,
And that
in 24 hours you're playing
almost
for
a
another team,
steal.
another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire
good.
life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you never understand. EA?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. MP, the pass to Eubanks. MP, a screen on Walker. To the paint. Simmons finds MP.
Hey, come on!
And it's an 11-point Clipper
There we
lead.
go!
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Avdia. 7 points in the game. To get back on track. And there's Klingon on the assist by Avdia. Klingon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Simmons with it. Picked up by Grant. And that
Hey,
one's good.
come on.
Simmons.
Just so
Simmons
successful
popping
getting the ball
off
inside
16
and
points
finding those
tonight.
great looks.
All 16 coming from inside
Outside
the paint.
Walker. Inside. Oh, nice shot by Clingan. Clingan's got 19 points.
And I know Coach is loving this. The big rookie Clingan attacking on offense and showing no mercy.
Screen by MP. Puts up a three. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Avdia. Basket counts. Avdia's got 9.
Call him timeout, seriously?
An aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
And timeout called by
Come
Ty
on,
Lue.
bro.
He's going to talk it over with his guys.
I don't really want to call timeout. I don't think timeout is useful that much. Look, we're up by 7. I mean, we were just up. We were just up by 11. And then they went on this like 4-0 run. I don't know why we're calling a timeout when they go on a 4-0 run. I mean, and also this might be because we're missing shots. I don't know if we see something coming. I mean, 3 timeouts. I don't know why. I wanted that extra timeout to use in that early fourth quarter, just in case if anything was riling up, and then I'd save that timeout for like a 3-minute thing. But now I'm gonna have to play some stuff. This is a really bad timeout, Coach Lue. I didn't like it. But look, keep doing what we were just doing. I mean, it's as simple as that. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of useless. There really isn't anything to say. Continue playing the game of basketball. Get your rebounds, get your shots in, and that's how you win games. All right? Cover them. I mean, that was a broken play right there when we left them open. But yeah, let's just keep playing. Let's go.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ivica Zubac checked in for MP.
Yeah,
Jones comes in for Eubanks. Leonard.
That's fine. Let's see what we can do. All right, here we go, fourth quarter. 6-point game. Now a 9-point game. Now a 12-point game. 14, 12, 14, 16-point game with 5 minutes to go. Wow, phenomenal right there. That is good. Fourth quarter barrage, bro.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Williams. And Simon has subbed in for Grant.
Wow. All right, so we use timeout. Now we're only at 2. So we cannot use another.
Blazers trail by 16. On the court right now for Portland. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Clingan out there with Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Counted from distance. Bogdanovic has got 9 points now in the second half.
19 is the lead.
Shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
To the middle. Here's Clingan. Out to Simons.
No, I mean take that. Rebound.
Pass to Henderson. And at last they get one to fall.
My bad.
There's so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
The Clippers lead by 17. Screen by MP. Knocks it loose.
Come on, man.
Now the Blazers on the move. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Avdia.
And there's Henderson, just so quick. I mean, he loves to get out and run.
Pass to Eubanks. To the inside. Here's MP.
Hey, come on, MP.
Great game for him.
Let's go.
Double-double now.
Great
double
pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Here's Simons, and it's Portland scoring again.
From the mid-range, Simons' quickness is a big advantage.
Outside Bogdanovic. Takes a 3. That's
It's
a 6 making 11
good.
tries. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight teams. Talk to us about
is the lead, and that just might be a dagger, ladies and gentlemen.
In basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Inside, here's
Klingon. No!
Back to Simons. Pass to Avdia. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Avdia's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
No!
Avdia with a
steal!
Here's Henderson, defended by Bogdanovic. Count it.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Pass to MP. Bogdanovic against Simons. Bogdanovic passes to MP. Now here's Powell. Shot on the wing. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Puts it up from 12. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to Simmons. Back to MP. Out to Powell. Three-pointer.
3 of 3 is no good.
It's hauled in by Henderson.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Side. Takes off. Good timeout.
Some guts.
LA.
Simons finishing with strength.
13-5 run the last 3 minutes for the Portland Trailblazers.
Given the situation right now.
And we need it. We're up by 11. Okay. Look, there's still 2 minutes. They can come back from this one. Okay. Hold on to the ball. If we can keep going out to the whole 24 seconds, we don't even need to score, and we just get 3, maybe 4 stops, the game is over. Get your defensive stops. This right now is on defense. Clearly our offense is right now not working. It was just working a second ago, now it's not. This is the problem that we have this whole game. Our offense was working a second ago, now it's not. Play consistent basketball. That's how we will win this game and come out winners of our group play. I think we already clinched group play winner. I think we've already done it, to be honest. We just keep it more. I want to get it inside of 10. All right. Yeah.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Down low. Outside Simmons. Going inside. And
whoa. What was that?
Simons outside.
Well, former late first-round pick in 2018, Simons continues to pull.
Wait, I want to see this again. I want to see it. Oh, right there. Yep.
Doubters wrong with his fantastic scoring ability.
All right, here we go.
And let's
He's
quickly
shooting 2
check
free
out
throws,
the
big
scoring
one.
Here for the Clippers.
Come on.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Oh, here we go.
Here's MP. Hey! Basketball from MP.
Come on.
Terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Here's Simons.
Come on.
A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter here. The 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Simmons has got 7 rebounds in the game. Leonard outside.
Leonard!
You
got it!
More than that to stop
Kawhi Leonard!
And just continuing to pile it on.
Extended
Leonard is such a ruthless player.
Here's Simons.
What?
MP with a block.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out nice win here for the Clippers.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic
offensive
performance. Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they play.
And they add to the win column their 19th victory this year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Ben Simmons.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Screen by MP. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Leonard outside. 6 on the shot clock.
It is no good.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Simons. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
The rebound is MP, and that is going to end it. The Clippers get the dub 119 to 105 and win the NBA group play. Of their group play, they win it. They win it of their group play. Woo! And we're moving on to Las Vegas in the knockout round. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
Oh, wow. GG's, everybody. GG's. So, yeah, we got it. Wow, damn, we had a C+ grade. Okay, that is one of our worst. I mean, we didn't have as much points as we usually got. I mean, yeah, I can see why. Take a look. Yeah. We did have a couple turnovers. I mean, I've noticed we had a couple turnovers. We need to fix that. But hey, a win is a win. We had 4 offensive rebounds, 1 block. I mean, these aren't bad. I don't know how it's a C+. I think it's like at least a B, dude. I think that's like a B, maybe even B+. But I say not a C. But yeah, GG's overall. We are now the winners of our group play, moving on to the knockout round, which is phenomenal. Okay. So yeah. Woohoo. Okay.
Yeah, MP.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you.
Right, MP. They can't stop you. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Let's take a look. Dominance, third quarter. The Clippers won by 14. MP that dog. MP is kind of fast and makes everyone team love to pass. It's like a score to watch. Yeah, GG. Those are some great stuff. Alright. Anyways, though, I think that's gonna do it. We won our key game 119 to 105. We're gonna see who we're gonna play next in our knockout round. 8 teams, 1 winner of the NBA Cup. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's gonna be it for the stream. Thank you guys for watching. God bless. Good night, and you know what? Go. You know, I'll look for the underdog. Go Pacers. See you guys later. Peace.